Okay, and we are live.
Thanks. So if there is anyone on YouTube watching us, we're waiting 1 more minute to see if anyone else is joining, and we'll start very soon.
Yeah, if anybody wants to join, you can go to Jenkins configuration as go to Gitter chat, and you can find the link there. Okay, I'll just show. Oh. Okay, I messed up my browser again.
It's so nice that it's not me this time. So.
Oh yeah. So just a second. Yeah, we are waiting for everybody anyway. So there is Jenkins / configuration as code plugin chat. So if you're interested in any activities around this project, please join this chat and ask any questions you have there. Okay, I guess nobody's going to join. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's okay. First of all, I'd like to start with some confession. So I didn't make any minutes of meeting last time because it was our first meeting, and I thought we'll have it recorded, so we don't need that. But then it didn't happen that I went back to YouTube and go through and create minutes of meeting. So I'm going to change that from this meeting, and minutes of meeting will be created, and the link to the document was already shared on the same Gitter channel that Oleg has just presented. So if anyone is interested with what we're doing, what are the decision and action points, because I guess that's the most interesting part, it will be available, and it's if you have a link, you can access it. So
if you want, I can send out meeting notes for the previous meeting.
Oh, that would be great. Okay, and of course, feel free to edit the one I have created. It's open for editing for anyone.
Okay.
So if you have some notes from the previous meeting, maybe we can use them for the follow-up from previous meeting.
Okay, makes sense. Yep. So I guess we should just sync up on the progress for now.
Yes.
If you want, I can screen share and open the current projects, or you can do it on your own.
So let's see if I learned how to share. This is screen share. And I'm gonna share the. So you should see my browser now. Here is configuration as code plugin, and during the meeting 2 weeks ago, we have decided that of course, we will release a couple of more alphas if there is a need. I think, yes, Nicola was releasing a version 0.9 yesterday. 0.9 alpha, of course, and it may happen that we'll have more alphas, but there is a date set for 1.0 release candidate, and it's the middle of July. And the month after that, we're hoping to release the actual official release. So we have created milestones for both releases. And yeah, so far we have one closed for release candidate. So have a look at that. The issues that are on me that I promised to finish soon, well, they are progressing, but not as fast as I wanted. I had some unplanned vacation during those last 2 weeks, but I'm back, so hoping for the best. This is, yeah. So I don't think there is any progress on that one. This is documentation. This is, well, no progress for now. Oleg, is this something that you are planning to work with? I mean, it's your issue, but I'm not saying you have to. Just want to know what's
yes, I can
plan.
do that. So just assign it to me.
Okay. Also, for those who doesn't know yet, we are using those prior labels to make it easier for anyone to pick up the issue if you're interested in contributing. So the darkest red prior one is something that we should start with when we implement. The ones with prior 3 may not even happen, and it won't stop the release candidate. Restricting non-public APIs.
Yeah, Nicola started doing some foundational work for that, about restricting things on the package level.
That's very good. So we should check with him if he should be assigned to that one.
Yeah, right. And yeah, we always have a plan B just to spend 5 minutes and to annotate all classes.
Okay.
So then, yeah, Nicola has, it's a referenced in the pull request and the bottom pull request to access modifier.
Okay, so something here is happening. Is this one connected, related? No, that's the long discussion we had.
Yeah, I guess Nicola has already delivered this patch in 2.8.4.
Yes.
At least, yeah, I believe that this task is actually closed.
Okay. Since it's a workaround, I'm now wondering, should we close the ticket for sure, short-term?
Yeah, I would do so.
Okay.
So now we have a top-level JCask configuration section, which allows to set behavior for deprecated and restricted fields. There are two
the default
issues.
Behavior is?
The default behavior reject restricted, permit deprecated. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that you can just close it. Yeah, because Nicola just implemented the generic engine with both examples at once. So yeah, it's shipped in 09 alpha.
Very good.
Maybe we are missing some documentation for that, but yeah, the feature is inside.
Okay. This is something you're working on, right?
I'm not sure. I'm waiting for somebody to make a decision whether we merge it or not.
Okay.
Some checks were not successful. This comment I missed. So.
Yeah, that's the one I was trying to merge. So, like, Nicola commented that it sounds like a.
Okay.
So we just need to have this, checked. I merged some not successful checks before, and it didn't end well. And we actually started talking about if there is a way to retrigger checks, like that's your PR, and if I can retrigger it in any way. We haven't found a nice way to do this yet.
Even I have no permission to do it on Jenkins infrastructure. So the most straightforward way is to just add a commit.
Okay.
So I'll check what's going on with this pull request. Oh yeah, it seems it just needs to be merged with upstream. I will do it after the meeting.
Very good. And so you're happy with this solution, and you don't have any objections when it comes to merging it?
Nope.
No, very good. I will just have a look once again. But if the checks passes, then we'll probably merge that one. So,
yeah, right. So what we agreed that this API will stay in beta forever, at least for now. So it means that it won't be publicly exposed to other plugins. unless they consent that they want to use it. Because this API is just a workaround, and generally we don't want people to use that unless there is an ultimate need to achieve compatibility in some edge cases.
Okay. So we, once the checks are done, I'm on it. Then the only issues that are left are related to documentation. So that's on me, and that's gonna happen in this week. So I think it's going quite well, and seems very possible that we will release the 1.0 RC before the deadline we decided last week, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I think so.
Very good.
We also can take a look at the release plan.
You mean
the second milestone?
This is documentation. It's just not named wisely. Not documentation, but that's the easy stuff. Documentation. Yeah, this is something that we could have. Make job DSL optional.
It's already in progress by Nicola, as far as I can tell.
Yeah.
So he has created a pull request or not?
Yeah. Oh, okay. So seems that one can be closed too.
Yeah, so we had some discussion with Nicola because there was that code, which seemed to be dangerous, but the assumption is that it's a dead code, so now it should be fine to just close it, hopefully.
Very good. I am going to close it. I just want to go through the whatever was happening here before doing that, because I don't want to do it like blindly. But we'll do that after the meeting. This is bigger. We have talked about it.
So I think we need to do some discussion with Nicola.
Okay.
If he's fine, we will proceed with the approach.
Okay. So I guess we don't need to spend too much time on it now. We'll try to get a hold of him. Yeah, and this is something just really nice to have. I would even say if someone is able and have time to implement it, then that's great. Oh, there is also discussion, but yeah. So I don't think we need to spend much time on that. Okay, so it's going quite well. I've seen that there was a lot of things happening. I just haven't managed to go through all of the mails and updates and comments in all the issues yet, but it's progressing. Okay.
Right.
So I don't feel like we need to add anything else to both milestones, at least not for now. So I'm happy with how it looks now.
We need to understand what is the ticket in the top. Plugin installation tries download from wrong URL. So at least we need to trace this issue.
Oh yeah, that's from Jan from Pragma. So I asked him to check. I know there is an answer from Nicola. Okay, so basically once we have the solution in update center, the issue should be gone, right?
I think so, or maybe another understanding of that. So here it pulls in data from the mirror. So one of the things we could do, we could add an option to JCask section to support custom update centers. Because
Okay.
yeah, there are many companies which deploy their own update centers for Jenkins due to performance reasons, security reasons, or shipping their custom plugins, whatever. So supporting custom update center for installations would be reasonable. And yeah, the most trivial approach is to just specify update center in Jenkins YAML.
In the same section where we configure behavior for restricted fields, for example?
Yes.
What's the name of the section?
If I can find it. Just a second. Configuration as code.
With the dashes?
Yes, I've pasted the YAML snippet to the chat, so you can take it from there.
Ooh.
Okay, I should have. Yeah, I'll just post it to Git, I guess.
Yeah, but okay.
Okay. Yeah, so we have this section. One of the things which I don't exactly like about the current structure that deprecation and the restricted are on the top level. So I was proposing a kind of separate level for that. Yeah, now we have it on the top level. Maybe it may make sense to refactor it later, but yeah, when Nicola is on the call, we can discuss that.
So you mean you wouldn't like to have configuration as code as a top level?
Configuration as code as top level for sure.
Yeah.
I don't like the fact that deprecation and restricted are on the second level.
Ah, oh, okay, okay. I get it.
Yeah, I've pasted the sample to the Gitter. But yeah, regarding update center, it should definitely go to the top level. And to the top level of the configuration as code section.
Okay. I'm creating an issue and
yeah, I can update it there.
Very good.
Okay, so I think that it's a totally reasonable feature request. And yeah, actually, it's a newbie-friendly thing, so everybody can just do that, I guess.
Yeah. So I mean, it would be nice. It would be nice to have in release 1.0, I would say. Oh. So like low priority.
Okay, I can update metadata, or you can update metadata in this. Oh, you already did that.
Yeah. I just wanted to. Okay. So is there any other new thing that you would like to go through?
So yeah, I don't have so many updates from my side because I was working on Jenkins and Java 10 hackathon.
Oh yeah.
The previous week. But what I did, I updated my configuration as code to demos. And yeah, if you want, I can briefly show it to you.
Oh yes. You mean like now?
Why not?
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah, so I won't be running the demo because yeah, I was presenting it last week, if I recall correctly. Yeah, so it's my project located in GitHub, or let me now demo Jenkins config as code. So here I had a pull request for JCask demo, and now I also have a branch for Java 10 support experiments. So actually, it includes JCask as well. And yeah, the idea was to test on Java 10 and then on Java 11. If anybody wants to try it, I deployed it in Docker Hub, so you can just download it, and all the documentation in the repository applies. But
can you share the link to the repository?
Okay, sure. I'll put it to the chat.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this is one of the things, and yeah,
Very
this
nice.
is
Thank you.
another thing. Actually, I was quickly demonstrating it at the hackathon as well, because yeah, our main problem there was to get pipelines and other stuff working. We were quite successful with it, and actually I used this demo. So it includes a simple Jenkins YAML file. It configures security, job restrictions, also authorization strategy. I'm about moving some other configuration, so I started doing patches in local plugin and other some plugins which do not support the JCask yet. Actually, even it's system Groovy, it's not exactly perfect now. Yeah, but I will be moving more and more configuration to JCask. With regards to Java 10 support, good news that everything works like a charm. So I have created Blue-Ocean JDK 10 image, and I just built my image on the top of that. Same for 11. So it works. And yeah, all bits of JCask start up successfully. The only thing I discovered is one glitch in configuration exporter. So yeah, if you go to configuration as code, there is an issue I reported. JCask config exporter fails on the latest version with Java 10 non being specified.
Oh yeah, I've seen that on.
Yeah, so my assumption was that yeah, it's about beans, it's about low-level logic, something is broken on Java 10. But yeah, if you scroll down, people say that they experience the same on Java 8. So it means that it's something unrelated to Java 10. But yeah, or maybe it's related. Likely we need to investigate it a bit more. So it was in my plan, but yeah.
But Nicola is assigned to that, so I don't know if he assigned himself. Maybe he's looking.
Okay. And so what I can do here to reduce this issue. So technically anybody can just start this image and probably it gets reproduced immediately. I could try maybe. Should be enough to get this demo running for the current needs. Yeah, so it includes all configuration as code, some bits done in Groovy hook scripts, but yeah, I already moved some bits to pipeline. Sorry, to JCask.
Sorry, can you please repeat, because
Okay, so yeah, this is just a bundled demo which includes also configuration, plugin things. So it now executes system Groovy scripts, but before that it executed JCask.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have cool text logging for JCask now. So yeah, JCask is somewhere here. Yeah, maybe we need to do something like maybe one information entry for that.
Yeah,
to make
that
it
would be good.
Yeah, previously we had a big ASCII text highlight, but yeah, now it's missing. So yeah, I go to this image. Yeah, you may see that it's based on the recent weekly, this new login screen. Okay, let's see whether it still breaks. Okay, configuration as code. Okay, yeah, so file cannot be found, and here is this issue. So export now being specified. I will sync up with Nicola. I do not know what exactly happens. It may be the Java problem, or it may be just a glitch somewhere in the code. But the most of Jenkins functionality works on Java 10 and 11 after patches for pipeline. So I'm not sure what causes that.
Okay, but it seems Nicola is working on that. He's assigned, so we can like try to talk with him, or you can talk with him and discuss how it, what to do with it. Maybe he has some
but anyway,
more ideas. But
anyway, we do not have any timeline for Java 10 support now, so it's available in experimental mode. But maybe we will do something in the next month, and if yes, this issue may get to the priority list for the release.
Yeah, sure. So let's keep an eye on how it goes with the Java 10 support, and if we need. But I guess you'll be the one who will know that we have to solve it quickly or something.
Yeah, right. So we will have some results soon for that. And during the hackathon, we also had several external contributors, and one contributor, maintainer of Easy Jenkins project, he started exploring JCask for his configurations. So maybe he will also provide some feedback in short term.
That's great. And I have a question now that maybe you will be able to help me with. So I mentioned last time that I introduced JCask at one of my customers' fresh Jenkins installation, and it's working well, but there was a plugin that was not supported. So I fixed the plugin and I created a pull request in the plugin, and the maintainer of the plugin is not coming back to me. I mean, the last release was in 2016, so I totally understand that he may not be like working with it anymore. But is there a procedure to like take over?
Yeah, there is a procedure. So if you could put a link to the plugin, we can just take a look.
Okay.
And then I will describe procedures, because it's actually a pretty popular question in the Jenkins community.
Yeah. So I will. Where do you want the link?
Just put it to the chat.
Okay. Gitter or?
Gitter.
So you have it.
Okay. Oh yeah, this plugin I know.
I mean, it's very simple, so I get it, why he doesn't need to update it, but...
Yeah, right. So one of the issues with this plugin is that it's not compatible with JEP 200 now. So it means that even if you fix this issue, it's not going to work on newest Jenkins versions.
Okay, but we can fix the JEP 200 issue.
We can.
Cool.
So let's see. Okay, so we have two maintainers. We have the emails. So what we usually do in these cases, there is a program for adopting plugins. So if the plugin is marked for adoption, and we can easily check that, then the process will be simple. Okay, let's see. It's a bit outdated just in terms of POM, so it uses ancient version of Jenkins, and it lacks lots of features we introduced. Okay, so it's not marked for adoption. If it was marked for adoption, we would have a bar there. But still, even if the plugin is not marked, there are ways to do. So the most straightforward approach is to email to the Jenkins developer list and ask to be a maintainer. So even if the plugin is not up for adoption, you just CC current maintainers. You can see the emails here somewhere. Okay, and then you create email, CC them, and if there is a response from them and they approve handover, then we hand over the plugin. If they don't approve handover, we just wait for 2 weeks. And after 2 weeks timeout, we still can transfer permissions.
Okay. Very good. So thanks for the link. I will follow that. I mean, I will give them a couple of more days. It's summer after all, they may be on vacation, and it's very, very not urgent. So
so this plugin is maintained by a company, I guess. At least it started as a plugin by one of the companies. Yeah, and it means that after 2 years or so, everything has probably changed. But yeah, you can try.
Okay.
So pinging in the developer list, asking about the future of this plugin is something interesting, because there are 2 pull requests which haven't been released. Then JEP 200 issue, and then this JCask compatibility.
Yeah, I think we can try to fix JEP 200 issue before merging, so we release one version that is complete.
You already updated. You already updated plugin POM. You updated links. You updated dependencies, so it should work. Honestly, I have no idea what is this library, but yeah, it should be fine. So in order to release this thing, you will need to remove the distribution management section. So this definition is outdated and it's not required. So with this section, you won't be able to release the plugin. It's just for the future. But yeah, regarding the rest, it's fine. Wiki could be updated, but yeah, generally it's fine. So yeah, after distribution management, you will be able to release the thing.
Okay.
Regarding implementation, it's something to discuss, but you use bind JSON.
Actually, Nicola had a look at it, so it's very simple.
Why do you need a custom configure method at all? Maybe it makes sense to create a data-bound constructor and then data-bound setters. But yeah.
Oh, I simply followed the instruction from plugins markdown in our folder, but maybe it can be improved.
Yeah. Anyway, it should work. I was just wondering. So yeah, setters, it should be fine. Escaping, it should be fine. Yep. So this patch should work well. One of the things I would recommend is when you create such pull requests, is to also go and create a Jenkins file. So currently there is no continuous integration running for this plugin. Because, in order to have this CI enabled, we just need, this should work. So yeah, there is a Jenkins file. It may be trivial like that. Since you need to verify JEP 200 compatibility, because there is no JEP 200 compatibility there now, you could use a more complex construct, something like that. Here you also specify versions to test against. And with this thing, it should actually get CI enabled if you have right permissions to the repository. So if you just add it to your pull request now, it won't work because you don't have right permissions. But once you have them, Jenkins will pick up this auto build automatically.
Yeah. Okay, so I will try to fix the notifier JEP 200 compatibility issue and add the Jenkins file, and we'll see how it goes with getting the rights. So
So I think that okay. So for these plugins, it's a common procedure. So, and in the community, we appreciate anybody who wants to take ownership of the plugins. and yeah, we try to help them. So if you go to Jenkins developer mailing list, there are actually there is a number of such requests there.
Yeah, I actually have seen them, but wanted to ask about the process anyway, because yeah, it may be like one of the not the first step. So but the page you linked on Gitter should be enough for me to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should be fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, for Jcask, we will probably need to update search patches to old plugins. Because yeah, in many cases, all kinds of data binding will work, but plugins created maybe 6 or 7 years ago, they may have no data binding engine included. So there was a low-level JSON handling before, and as far as I can tell, the Jcask doesn't always handle that.
Okay.
Just because it cannot discover fields.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to talk about, or?
Not so far.
Okay.
Nice to see your progress with the plugin. Yeah, and as I said, I missed the party last week. So yeah, I'll try to catch up and to deliver some bits for the release candidate.
Yeah, me too. So I want to mention that you heard already about it. We are organizing this Day of Jenkins event in Copenhagen in October, and it's not like I want to promote the event so bad using this meeting, but the idea is to have a contributor track there, so some kind of hackathon around Jenkins configuration as code. So I think if we have any Scandinavian contributors, and I know we have, it's worth mentioning that there is an opportunity to like sit together and do some coding around Jenkins World in Europe, because it's actually a couple of days before Jenkins World comes to France. So just a short announcement. And I think that's all I have also. I will take care of this notifier plugin, and I will take care of the issues that I have regarding documentation. So something should appear and be improved very soon.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Thanks for the update.
Yeah. And I guess there is no need to keep the meeting open for 20 more minutes if we're more or less done.
Yeah, I think so. So thanks to everybody who watched the Sync Up session. We will have another session in 2 weeks, and taking the time frame, we will be syncing up regarding release candidate release there. So if you're interested to participate, or if you're interested to give a try and report some issues, let us know. We will try to take them into account in the next releases.
Exactly. Thanks again, Oleg, for taking care of streaming it live.
Yeah, I'm happy to do that. Okay, so I think I'll stop the broadcast and see you in 2 weeks.
Thanks.